What if Big Brother tech existed during the most significant incidents of history? Like when the Iron Curtain crumbled and the powers fell, or when our own towers fell, or when we took off from this world and walked on another one. Or speaking of great leaps, when Chairman Mao was leading his peeps into prosperity, never mind the bleeding and the shrieks and the parody of the greater good. Or when Stalin was offering his prospering economy and sending his favorite patrons on all expense-paid vacations. Or when the founders of this great nation authored independence and made the declaration that would change the course of humanity. What if we had this clamor for censoring when Einstein was pontificating about the matter of energy? Or when we learned that we could fight smallpox with cowpox? What would they say about this new way of slaying our sicknesses? What would they say to the dissidents of Hitler? How would they portray the resistance? Just picture Dr. King standing in boldness upon those steps and delivering his magnum opus only to be tagged with a notice of misinformation. Or when the conductors were planning and abetting passengers on clandestine passages to freedom, station to liberating station. What steps would they have taken to silence Shakespeare? Would they have shadow-banned Langston Hughes? What would they do with Mozart? What if our purveyors of prudence had painted over our masterpieces? What then of prose and music and art? This isn't a first. After Copernicus dared to assert that the Earth was not the center of the universe, Galileo spent the final 10 years of his life on house arrest because the fact-checkers in the cathedral didn't want misinformation to make its way to the people. What would Big Brother tech have done if truth himself stood before them on the public square? Would they have allowed him the floor? Or would they have crowned him with thorns? What would have happened if... Listen, Winston. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Trust us. We are infallible. We are all-powerful. We are the ministers of wisdom, the monarchs of morality. We are the czars of correctness, the arbiters of ideology. Yes, we just formed this ideology in the past 5 years, but we're absolutely sure it's perfect. We know what's best for you.